How's it going, boys? So today we're playing Oko. Because it has come to my attention that a lot of people dislike Oko. They dislike Oko so much it's gonna get banned in the next brawl or something. And I personally can't understand why. But don't you worry, if you thought Oko was terrible on his own, well, I pretty much did everything in my human possibilities and capabilities to make it even worse and more complex. So don't you worry about a thing. So this is the Oko deck. It has a Fae of Wishes, X1. I'll explain why later. 4 Shimmers of Possibilities, 1 Clear the Mind, 2 Sinister Sabotages, 3 Sinister Sabotages, 4 Gifts of Paradiso, 3 Abolishes, 4 Okos, 2 Leylines of Anticipation, 4 Spark Doubles, 2 Wilderness Reclamations, 4 Precognitive Perceptions, 4 Time Wipes. And in the sideboard we have 2 more Cleanse the Minds, if we ever need them, 4 Icons of Ancestry. Now you may ask, why the hell do you need Icons of Ancestry? Well, you see, how else are you gonna actually make the elks stronger? There's very limited ways, honestly. 2 more Wilderness Reclamations, 2 Planar Cleansings, and 4 Into the Story. Oh yes. It's not that we honestly need a Fae of Wishes, or Wilderness Reclamation, or Leyline of Anticipation, or anything in this sideboard at all, but the point is, we just can't fit it into the deck, so, honestly, why wouldn't you? Huh? Huh? Pretty good logic there, boys. See? And because of smart thinking like this, people debate. Is my IQ in the mid-60s? Or maybe the high 70s? Gotcha. It's definitely in the high 70s. Or at least in the mid-70s, not gonna lie. But anyway, it's time to establish some little bit of dominance. Okay. This is a relatively decent hand, I hope. Kinda depends on what enemy Kun is running. Also, I did not switch out for any other alternative art. We're just rolling with the default art. It's pretty okay-ish. Disgusting. Anyway, disgusting things aside, also we have this. Why? Because what's better than a 3/3 elk creature? A 3/3 bay elf creature. I'm not gonna lie, boys, probably outdid myself when I thought about this idea. What could be possible? Oh, it's a sacrifice deck. Ah. Now that's pretty schmucky, not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. We don't need to do anything. We're just gonna counterspell anything he drops. Then we're gonna drop Wilderness Reclamation. And from that point onward, honestly, not a lot of anything changes. I'm kind of hoping we just get... Wait a minute. Is that the deck where I can just counterspell the thing and it does everything, the stuff? I think it is. Honestly, think it is. Okay, but anyway, now we have the full combo wombo. And honestly, that's good. That's definitely good. Okay, so now we just need to multiply Oko a little bit and start, you know, doing... Oh, baby! Wait, are you gonna counterspell that? There's no way! There's absolutely no way you run counterspells with Witching Well in it. But there's a chance, boys. But please don't. Oh, you didn't! Oh, enemy Kun. That is not the play of the century. That is just absolutely not anything even remotely valuable. Do I want to counterspell that? I feel like I want to counterspell that. Okay, I counterspelled that. I feel good about myself now. Okay, so what are we gonna do? We could time wipe everything and pretend that, you know, the sins of the past are cleansed. Or we could turn this into an... Well, do we actually need to turn that into an elk just yet? I have a feeling we honestly just don't. Okay, let's just create a food token. Then see what happens. Okay, gonna do that. And now we're gonna do... Well, actually, we're not gonna do anything. Yes, we're not gonna do anything. We could have dropped a Gift of Paradiso on something and then just Spark double the Oko. But I think... Oh, man, boys, he just knew. He just knew. Absolute 10 out of 10. He just knew. He saw the Oko, he said, I got better things to do, like clean a toilet or something. I don't know. I'm not an expert on human society. I just kind of try to pretend I'm a part of it. It's working pretty well, not gonna lie. It is working pretty well. Well, also that's an interesting question from the MILF, but we're not gonna answer because reasons. Oh, I can also tell you about the other MILF, the one that, you know, feels the, you know, complex need to undress in front of me. So she kind of did that again today. This time, she said, don't peek this time. And I said, sure. She turned, she undressed. I was staring like fuck. Obviously she knew. Obviously she knew. Because you could, you know, there's like, there's a, you know, there's a glass and it's, ah, shit. There's a glass. I can turn that into an elk. Or maybe I just press the concede button because this hand is atrocious. Because there's the glass and you kinda can't see the reflection in the glass. And she knew. And she had absolutely nothing bad to say about that. Also, considering I told this story like, I don't remember how long ago, but it was probably when I had less than 10k subscribers, so I can tell you actually the history of the 6 out of 10 MILF, which is this one, who is now a firm 7 out of 10 because, you know, I have known her for a while, so obviously that just gives bonus points at this point. So she's the one who jokingly said, yeah, you know what? You should probably take my daughter, you know? And, you know, she showed me pictures of her daughter and whatnot. Don't ask, it's not complicated, but I don't want to even get into this shit. So the point is, she said, hey, you could probably go out with my daughter. Her daughter's 24, 26, 25 or something along those lines. She has showed me multiple pictures of her, and that bitch is fucking gorgeous. Like, Jesus Christ, boys. The only thing she probably does in life is take care of her body. So, you know, a free 9 out of 10 for no fucking reason, huh? Well, obviously, life is never that simple. Well, sometimes it is, but usually it's not. So here's the obvious, beyond obvious, catch-22. Her daughter is a complete fucking freeloader who barely finished 12 grades. Jesus Christ. She has not worked a single day in her life, and she's essentially a freeloader. So, yeah. You get a free 9 out of 10, but, you know, you literally need to, like, take care of her like a puppy or something like that. Essentially, not exactly the dream. You know, not exactly the dream. Well, at least not my dream. I'm pretty sure some of you would take that with a yes, but not exactly mine. And, you know, when she said that, it was like, that's a joke, and then it's like, but no, seriously, if you want, you know, I'll get her sorted out. So that's the same one. I know, pretty good stuff. I honestly don't know how these things happen, but they happen. Life is a pretty fucking wacky place, especially when you work for the government. That probably says a lot about my government, honestly, but hey, that's just a part of life. Okay, so back to the deck. Considering this guy's so slow, I am almost ready to press the concede button. But he did play Prince Charming, who is, well, definitely not charming. You know, if I would ever become gay for something, I'm definitely not Prince Charming. You know, not gonna lie. Ooh, we have so many of these bad boys. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes. So we're just gonna start making the elk engine go wild. Yes, it's the dream. So you know, you need to understand one thing, boys. For an untrained eye, this card may look like a bunch of really strange and awkwardly looking bananas, but for an expert like myself, it has always been a 3/3 green elk feature token. Oh yes. So, the best part about playing an Oko deck is the simple fact that you don't exactly care what your enemy drops, because all they can drop is a 3/3 elk creature token. And that's just a reality. So, he probably doesn't know what to do. Like the first guy who understands that he... Do people really hate Oko this much? I haven't seen an enemy play Oko in forever. But yeah, this is just happening. Also, considering he's this slow, I'm just gonna text the tight gap MILF back. Also, saw the little MILF in yoga pants today, because reasons, don't ask questions. Wait a... 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10, boys! We're just getting everything that we ever dreamt about. This guy is not gonna be happy. It's like, what's his solution to mass elkage? Probably he doesn't have one, you know? Just spoiler, probably he doesn't exactly have a solution for mass elking. Oh, and we're gonna even make it better. Actually, no, we need to get rid of this so we can make it better. No, actually, we can play cards on enemy's turn, so we don't need to do anything. But yeah, it's probably gonna take forever until this guy. I'm just, you know, texting. Okay, I'm done. I am done. Okay, so wait, what happened? Oh, Kai's Rat happened. Absolutely redonkulous enemy kun. So, yeah, I'm not sure. If I was him, I would be honestly surrendering like there's no tomorrow. Because, well, let's be quite honest here. Does it look like... You know, he doesn't also know the fact that we are running counter spells. He just does not know the fact that we are also running counter spells. Also now, with Oko, we can steal his MacGuffins and turn it into elks on our side. Essentially, we can... Hello there. You're annoying. Wait, are you gonna kill my Shimmer of Possibilities? Oh, wait, no, you're just gonna kill my... Man, this guy's probably mad. If I was him, I would be relatively a lot mad. You know, because that would make perfect sense in a situation like this. So yeah, that's a lot of elks. Not gonna lie, boys, that is definitely a lot of elks. So yeah. Not sure what enemy can do about this situation. Do you have a counter spell? Do you have a whatever? Do you have something that wipes my Okos off the board? It's honestly admirable that you're using Rule of Law and Kai. I can already see that that's some kind of a fun deck, you know? But it doesn't change the fact that you have to deal with 5 Okos. Yeah. Probably not a lot you can do there. Probably not a lot you can do there. Let's do the passive-aggressive hello. You know, good stuff. So, yeah! What am I supposed to do now? Am I supposed to drop a Gift of Paradisio? Can't exactly drop an Oko, just to establish a little bit more dominance, honestly. But that's pretty much it. Kai is Rat. Boys, this guy just does not learn. This guy just does not learn. It seems like. Okay, put it on the green. Greens are kind of a little bit less favorable color at this point. So yeah, what can he do? Also, we kind of probably need to get the thing where we can do the stuffs. So, you know, whatever. We need to... Essentially, I'm saying that we need to buff the elks. That's pretty much what I'm saying that we need to do. So yeah, also, if you're wondering why the food elks don't exactly have haste, it's because when the elk is not fully born yet, it's just food. And food, when it comes into play, it has that sickness thing. Oh, look at that, it's an elk! It's a 3/3 elk, but it doesn't know it yet. It's fine, boys, it's absolutely fine. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Actually, do we even need to elk this, or do we just wanna... Oh, boys! Yes, sir. That is exactly what we want. And I am doing this because, you know, he can't exactly do anything about it. You know, because you can... By the way, with Rule of Law, you can play one card at the enemy's turn. Essentially, that's how it goes. Okay, so we have elked things like there's no tomorrow, and you know, we're just continuing the elkage. Oh boys, we absolutely hit gold, not gonna lie. The 5 Oko dream. The Oko of Okos. I'm not using the 6 cost Okos, even though that would be a theoretical possibility to make the food tokens stronger. But do the elks really need to be a little bit more buff? I honestly think the only correct way of buffing the elks at this point can only be through the stained glass, because no one ever expects that. Oh, that's cute. How about no? Well, that's it, enemy-kun. Time to get elked. Yep, that was pretty impressive. How every star in the universe seemingly aligned for this exact moment. Well, honestly, you don't expect much from a deck like this, except, you know, results like that. Okay, so let's see what do we get. A 10 District Legionnaire. Now, the only bad thing about this deck is honestly that if you turn something into an elk, it doesn't lose its counters. So it's a 3/3 plus the counters on it. So there may be a little bit of an iffy part against, you know, disgusting token and disgusting counter decks. But in general, it should be fine. This seems like it's gonna yield good results. Because we do have a Shimmer of Possibility. Oh yes, we're gonna instantaneously bunch up to 4 mana, and that's gonna be pretty good. Wait, is that a... Oh god, boys, it is. It's a counter spell deck. Wow. Well, that's impressive to say the least. Okay, so yeah, this is a Simic Flash deck. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Okay, can we please get a... Actually, yes, a Castle Vantress is good. So I'm gonna click the Castle Vantress. Why not, essentially? Okay. So now we have the possibility to counterspell his things. Wait a minute. No longer does that look like a Castle Vantress to me. What is that? Anyway, we can get rid of 1 Spark Double, I guess, because we don't even have green currently. Okay, so this is a Risen Reef deck. Yeah, it took me like 3 seconds to figure that shit out. Okay. The good part about playing against the Risen Reef deck is that... no. Can't do that. We need to counteract the second Risen Reef that he's playing. I know, it's like I'm a prediction genius, boys, not gonna lie. Oh, that's good. That's actually exactly what I want, because then we can time wipe this bastard. And if we can time wipe this bastard, I'm gonna feel real good about myself, lads. And that's gonna be pretty good for me. Oh, yes. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, now we have 5 mana. We can drop a Wilderness Reclamation, and essentially, not really much else. Essentially, not really much else. Considering now we know that this is a Risen Reef deck, considering he dropped red, I'm actually a little... Okay. Hello there, MacGuffin. Ooh, Iconography of Ancestry. That's actually going to be severely annoying. But I feel that... Oh, yeah, this is absolutely fine. Not even a question, boys. Because we can now abolish the pain. Or, you know, just create a waifu token creature that is going to get slam dunked into a... Well, pretty much as close to a hentai tentacle creature as humanly possible, so yeah. Okay, this looks honestly fine. Haven't seen anyone use this card yet, even though I did say that it's a relatively good card. I'm gonna use it in one of my Ooh, hello there, enemy-kun. What's your name? What's your size? What's your number? Anyway, waifu token creature. Meet hentai tentacle fire creature. Oh, yes. It was as good as you thought, boys. Not gonna lie. Okay, just gonna put this on that because why not, essentially, at this point, right? And we can, well, clear the mind is gonna happen. Well, we're not exactly clearing the mind, we're cleansing the mind. Okay, what are we gonna do? We counterspell the Risen Reef? Leafkin Druid, huh? I'm actually okay with that. Because we do have time vibes. And a bog creature. That is absolutely 10 out of 10 because we can afford to take this damage. Okay, and now we want to Castle Vantress. We're not in even oh, actually I want all of this kinda ish. Okay, so let's just keep it like that. There's no reason to just ignore Shimmer of Possibility, you know? Okay, so first of all, we do this to establish a certain amount of dominance, right? Then we do this to establish an even further amount of something. Yes, the most classic draw possible, a bunch of lands. Okay, I'm kind of feeling that we're missing out on something really necessary. Wait, if he drops a single Risen Reef, does he even get anything good out of it? I honestly don't think he does. He has a bunch of stuff. Okay, it's fine. Because next turn, the only play that he's gonna be is the Lotus Thingamajig. And that honestly does not even remotely scare me. Okay, do we want to start with Okoing, or do we just want to start... we can actually start with the Okoing. Yes, the Okoing will commence, boys. Okay, so first of all, time wipe the living shit out of that heresy, because no one cares about it. And now, the grandiose point of no return, the Okoing. Okay, so he drops this slime ball, he has 2 mana left, essentially he can't play a single shit. And that's pretty much... Oh no! I don't exactly care about that too much. Okay, so do we want the second Sinister Sabotage? Honestly, probably we do. Having multiple things that do stuff is pretty useful. Okay, so the question is, does he create an emblem on me? Oh yes, he does, the absolute bastard. Oh, that's not good. That is 100% of the not good part. But the good part is, honestly... Now, boys, I want you to think about this logically for, you know, a half of a second, maybe. So, what exactly can enemy Kun exactly do up against us? You know, just let that sink in for a moment. What exactly is enemy Kun's play here? Because we actually do heal for a fair bit amount of stuff. So there you kind of have it. Okay, so now we're just gonna pop the Castle Vantress and hopefully find something good. This is not good, and this is also not good in the current situation. Okay, so if he gets 3 counters on us, it's gonna be a little bit annoying, but honestly, it's not gonna be that detrimental. Okay, it's getting like super annoying enemy Kun that you're actually doing it, but it's absolutely fine because MacGuffins. Okay, so we're gonna do this and hopefully find something useful, like a Fae of Wishes. Okay, Leyline of Anticipation is not currently needed, especially considering we have a second copy of that bad boy. Oh, look at that, it's a Tar Creeper. Not today, it's not. Okay, so now the Chandra is going to be left with 1 HP, so naturally I'm going to be really annoyed. Actually, you know what, we need to pop Castle Vantress before anything happens. Jesus Christ, the land flood is real, lads. The land flood is beyond real at this point. Oh, and it just continues like that, you know, it just continues. Okay, cool. You know, I didn't want to win anyway. Okay, let's see. If we do that, can we actually achieve anything? Probably not. Probably not. But anyway, let's just ram everything we have into Chandra. You know, for reasons. Okay, so now let's just do this. Okay, Castle Vantress, you really need to start doing your thing. And by your thing, I mean, like, something good. No? That's kind of a yes. That is... kind of a yes. Hmm. Actually, yeah, let's just keep it. Let's actually just keep that bad boy. Because if he drops something cheap, we can actually swap it and later out of pure spite turn into elk token anyway. Okay. Icon of ancestral something something. Pretty neat, pretty not. Okay, he dropped that. Does that even make a tad difference? I don't think it honestly does. So best he can drop is a gnome Lhasa. Okay, that's nice, but now we're creating waifu tokens. And by waifu tokens, I obviously mean things that disguise as waifu tokens, but in reality, they are deer tokens. Oh god, that's so much damage, though. Okay, yes, I actually said that I want that, because we need to start healing, lads. We definitely need to start healing. Also, I think he's this enemy in particular is already pretty much emotionally completely fucking devastated. So, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, anyway, turning that waifu token into an elk waifu token, turning this food token into, well, a food token, essentially. Attacking everything with except the waifu token and this... Wait, actually, no. Okay, we're gonna do it like this. Yeah, we're doing it like this. I can't sacrifice the waifu elk token. You know? I honestly just don't have it in me. I honest to God just don't have it in me to just sacrifice our waifu token into, you know, that. Okay, Shimmer of Possibility is actually good. But yeah, seriously, that land flood, look at this stuff. Land, 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 land. Game's trying really hard to prove a point here, I feel, honestly. But anyway, this thing is happening. Oh, now it's creating counters. Honestly, do you think that guy does make a difference? Honestly, should have elkified him, but it's fine. It's honestly fine. Well, it's kind of fine-ish. Okay, so the problem is the Chandra thingamajigs. That's gonna be really annoying. Wait, did he just hit my face? Yeah, he did. He obviously has not paid attention to the fact that we are making food tokens. Like there's absolutely no tomorrow. Okay, so he's not gonna do anything, huh? That's absolutely fine. I didn't want him to do anything anyway. So have we used our singular? Yes, we have used our singular cleared the mind. So that means we need to... Fae of Wishes, huh? Yeah, we're just gonna do it like this. Okay, so that's 3 Chandra procs just doing God's work right there. And by God's work, I mean really, really annoying stuff. Okay, so let's create 2 food tokens. Let's, you know, create a Fae of, you know, let's just grab, let's see what we need to grab. Obviously, the sad part is we need to grab clear the mind because nothing honestly otherwise works here. That's like the really, really sad thing. Oh, finally! We actually found what was needed and required the fuss. God, it took forever. Anyway, do it like this, and let's see. Do I want to drop the Fae now? There is a chance that we just want to drop the Fae. Yeah, let's just drop the Fae now. It's not like he can kill it. Okay, and now we can attack with everything except the waifu token. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit of a... Oh, shit, we kinda actually, again, needed to turn that into whatever, but it's absolutely fine. Okay, so do that. Let's see what we get. It's reasonable. Let's eat the food token, because, again, continuing being completely reasonable. Okay, and the good part is we can get Fae of Wishes, blah blah blah, and essentially we can pick something that draws us a bunch of cards. Oh, look at that. It's a lolly Chandra. No one cares. Is he actually gonna minus it to get something back? He could. Honest to God, boys, I think he could. Wait. If he does that, does this give the things? Ah. I also need to get... Okay, so I need to turn this... Wait, did he just... Huh? That's 4 damage. Oh, that's pretty cheeky. Thank God I did not press this just because reasons. You know, people give me crap that, you know, I don't do things in the proper order, but the reality of this is like this. He could theoretically do stuff in MacGuffins and whatnot, but all I want to do is just ruin this guy's opportunities. That's essentially it. Okay. So that was perfect. 10 out of 10 would probably be perfect again. Let's just get rid of absolutely everything under the sun and call it a day. Okay, so get the Fae of Wishes back. Technically, what do we need to do now? Technically a lot, I'm assuming. Okay, so another Wilderness Reclamation. Okay, so I have found the solution, boys. I did not find the solution, boys. Damn it! I thought I put one of them in, but it's fine. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're making food tokens, boys. That's essentially the plan. I know, it's probably the most... No, the waifu token is attacking, and this is fine. Honestly, we could just, like, leave a little bit of mana left over and, you know, do blah blah blah, all the thing properly. But honestly, do we even want to do that? Okay. First we do this, because otherwise, you know, we risk... Okay, that's actually useful. That is very useful, even. Okay, also a counterspell would actually be pretty goddamn sublime right about now. Okay, that's okay-ish. Okay, so let's just say good game, because enemy Kun does not know better. Oh, he's actually doing it, the absolute mad lad. Good game. Did you forget I have food tokens? Did you actually forget I have food tokens? Oh, enemy Kun, you silly goose! You silly goose! I have food tokens! Did you not pay a single shred of attention? I can't honestly even blame him if he didn't. Okay, so now let's see. What are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna drop this 100% of the time. We're gonna press the whatever the hell this button does. And now we're just gonna continue with our Oko farm. It's an Oko farm that turns into an elk farm that... actually, you know what? It's time to actually elkanize this thing. It's finally time. Because, honestly, this is gonna be a little bit of a problem. Now it's a little bit less of a problem. Okay, and he surrenders. I can't blame him. And some of you probably doubted my reasoning in putting all this unnecessary stuff into my deck. You know, for example, the whole of the sideboard is unnecessary. But as you can see, it does have its moments. Oh yes, it does. So anyway, this is the Oko deck. And this was Quizzer Sensei. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my channel. Check out the Discord. Check out the Patreon. Check out the everything. And have a nice day. Bye-bye.